Pittsburgh. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right. Mike Christian will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today. Stepping up to the
Leading
plate,
off tonight
Josh
for
Harrison,
Detroit,
and we are set
the
for baseball here this evening.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Wiggins moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hit high and deep to right center. Wiggins on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Hit to short. Wiggins takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, 12-6. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Standing in, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 2-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Struck him out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who are you focused on?
The left fielder.
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Wiggins is making the push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
A little low. It's 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts
Batting
are created
third.
equal.
The
Right
first
there,
baseman.
he goes down on strikes,
Scott
but he really made
Gipper.
that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
Leading off
He'll
the
get us
Tigers.
started in the top
The
of the
right
second.
fielder, number 9. Nick.
First delivery to him on the
Castellanos.
way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side.
Number 14.
Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup.
The center
and if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Mikey Matuk to bat next. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Wiggins has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, number 17. Grayson Griner.
Digging in, Grayson Grenier looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Curtis Wiggins, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in, Edward Arnold. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher.
The third baseman,
5 guys, 5
Tyler
up, 5 down, but the
Wiggins.
number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Now batting, Tyler Wiggins, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Arnold, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, a 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Candelario.
Here comes the first pitch. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Wiggins ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Daniel Norris. As he'll take a look at ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He's a 9-year major league vet. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. Wiggins fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up.
Leading up
Back
for
to you,
the
Matt.
Pirates,
All right, Heidi,
the second baseman, Randy
Here's the pitch.
Wiggins.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Line towards center field. Matuk patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So with one away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. Coming to the plate now, Mike Christian, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an
The
umpire
center
to make.
fielder, number
The check
27,
swing appeal. Hitters
Christian
rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Jordy Mercer as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1. On the ground to third. Right to him. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Wiggins.
For the Pirates.
1 for him here in this
the
one.
left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Harrison is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right?
The first baseman.
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in, Scott Gifford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic.
Number 14.
Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mikey Mata flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Up and the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now at the plate, Grayson Greenier. First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Greenier, a native of South Carolina. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Takes this the other way to right. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch coming, here it is. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Daniel Norris, and he hits it hard to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. No hits to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive to left. Wiggins is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So the Tigers leave them loaded. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Very high, 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Count even at 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the throw in gets away from him.
Well,
now batting,
the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Digging in to try it again, Edward Arnold. He singled his last time up. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position
now
to put the first run on the board right here.
Tyler Wiggins.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Castellanos has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Mike Christian, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
The center fielder, number 27.
Perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Digging in once again, Christian Brummett has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
0-1 count and the pitch. 21. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to third. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The right fielder.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And a fine play there as he lunges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
Now batting, number 14.
Ready once again, Kristen Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 fouled off. The 0-2 home. Yanked fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Tigers have knotted things up at 2 apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Now batting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Mata.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider finds the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Way out and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run through 5 1/2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in now, Chris Wiggins.
He'll
start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square,
now
his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. In now, Scott Gifford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Matuk sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Curtis Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's Harrison for one on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, Bart Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. It's a third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting,
well, that's a
catcher,
big at-bat right there.
Edward.
Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Victor Alcantara, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 58, Victor Alcantara.
Into the box now, Edward Arnold tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wiggins at third with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch slapped hard the opposite way, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting,
outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, Leroy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. He chased it out of the zone.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Tigers 2. back here in Pittsburgh. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So striding in, Grayson Greenier, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Your
John
attention,
Hicks
please.
will come on to pinch hit here in a big
Tigers.
spot.
Number 55, John Hicks.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. Wiggins is after it, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his career totals, Harrison is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Greenier over at second. Hicks is over at first with 1 away. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
This one's flared toward left center. Wiggins coming in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Richard
Rodriguez trots in from
now
the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2
49.
away.
Richard Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Daniel Stumpf gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now in the box, Randy Wiggins.
Leading
1
up
for 2
for
with a
the
double
Pirates,
on his line thus
the
far.
second baseman, Randy
First
Wiggins.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Matuk on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Josh Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Check swing called strike, 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
For me,
The
check
center
swings
fielder,
are right there next
Christian
to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your
Mike
attention,
North
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Mike North.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Miguel
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Next for the Tigers, Nicholas Castellanos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and it's caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wiggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Wiggins.
Leading up for the Pirates, the left fielder, Chris
Ready
Wiggins.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Mercer. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Now to the plate, Scott Gifford. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And that misses. 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Felipe Vasquez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 73.
Ready now, Mikey Matza. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Grayson Greenier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Vasquez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Stepping into the box, Jeimer Candelario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him
Now
at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ladies
Nico
and gentlemen,
Goodrum will
your
pinch hit
attention,
here,
please.
and he's the potential
Pinch
tying
hitting for
run.
the Tigers, number 28, Nico Goodrum.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Last breath for the Tigers. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Buccos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Christian with his 4th win this season. Felipe Vasquez records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkey, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.